Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. So, I believe we were going to go investigate the brownie thing before we work our way to Edgemil.
Good. You made it. It is as I feared. A Croddock has made its lair at the bottom of this hollow. We will need to find it and kill it.
Those are those one things we dealt with.
Croddock are vile beasts, which feast on the flesh of the dead. For some reason, brownies flock to them, eager to act as soldiers, often bringing back kills so the Croddock can feast. Be wary of Croddock. Their spit is deadly. The Croddock is sending the brownies of Rundemir out to collect corpses for it to feed on. That is the reason they've been ambushing wayfarers in the She. We must find it and destroy it.
Okay.
It is a Fey hollow on the southern edge of the She. The brownies that inhabit it have never been more than a nuisance, until now. Hard to believe she came so close to death now that she's recovered so quickly. Our house has been showing her around the lodge and talking her ears off about his days as a sea captain. Funny, I've never seen our house act like that around anyone before.
Maybe he fancies her.
A thresh is a vicious Fey creature, a twisted spirit of the trees. You'll find them deep within the She. I steer clear of them, and I suggest you do the same. But if you find yourself up against one, set it ablaze. They make a merry bonfire.
Plant thing, so.
Be careful. The teeth of a brownie can leave a hideous scar.
Oh yeah, by the way. So there's some more editing. So anyway, Slasher 2.0 added a bit more stuff to it. Forge, it's better. I also had the Gentleman's Favor, which isn't bad, besides adding that to practically every weapon. And then there's hats. I may have made it a bit too overpowered. Cause yeah, it has all the damage. Fire, lightning, ice, poison, health still. Yeah, that might be a bit too powerful. Just a lot. See, I think no, that's still just that. I make those too much better. Yes, armor. So I actually replaced the Goliath's helm with a better version of it, which requires a lot of might. There's also the rafts. I also started to look at the raft. Well, vengeance skill? Question mark. But yeah, it's not really that great. I mean, ice damage compared to. I think I prefer Bogan stuff better, to be honest, just cause this block stuff and the might abilities. So I made a better set of, so I got myself a better set of that isn't that far off. Sure, it's not as strong as that. But let's face it, at that level, I probably ain't going to really need that. I could probably do fine on normal with just this, to be honest. But yeah, chaos damage, health, melee block, range block, magic block. Damage for children, I didn't realize that's a thing for this. Phew. Mana. Yeah, it's sort of a guild set up for, you know, that whole battle mage thing, which I have going on. Now if someone could stop going in and out of the house and making the door shake every single time. Oops, almost forgot. So shields, I think I made the tower the stronger version. Still not sounding that great, but yeah. I think I prefer that one, but I can't make that one better. Question mark. Still gonna need a lot more might. Let's see, did I do anything with accessories? Oh yeah, this one, hell. It's... Which one am I using? Ravenclaw? Plus 1 to might. Plus 1 to might and health regen. Yes. Stealth. Stealth's not bad. That's whatever. Yeah, I couldn't find really any good things. I'd have to literally search every single one to figure out accessories. Like Baron's Hill. Baron's Hill's pretty nice. Like I could get rid of my persuasion and put Baron's on. I want to keep those just because lockpick and stealth. But tower's still is the worst. I mean, besides this would give me the mana regen, which, let's face it, I could use mana regen. Lockpick and stealth still, meh. Not the best, but I mean it's stats, so shrug. And I would get more lockpicking from that. Actually, you know what? Since we're getting the lockpicking from this, I don't really need the stealth. That puts us up to dispelling, persuasion, lockpicking. Not bad, not bad. Need level 16, which we are 2 levels from. Wait, no, we're not even 14 yet. 3 levels from. Alright, let's go find this Codex. Yeah, more things up for Oh, no. What's it do? Ew, my armor. Blah. Oh, that sucks. Hey, dispelling. Hard to spell. Oh god, not hard to spell. I hate dispelling. Damn it. Oh, now we're cursed. You have again. So what the hell did I pick up? Jade Totem, Gold Drops, and Experience Bonus. I mean... That's not bad. I sort of want to keep that on just cause. Experience Bonus would be helpful. But this we can will later if need be. And on harder fights, I don't know. Anyway. Now it's something. All this work I'm trying to find decent things, and yet I'm using whatever I find from the game. More brownies. More brownies. Oh, this one should be easy now, right? Still don't like the minigame. Yeah, let's get it up high enough I can just force the spell. Oh jeez. Is everything gonna be despairing in hell? Hate. That's auto. Ben, we died. Thanks, game. Well, this is just before you got those stupid things. Oh crap, that means I don't have that, do I? Yeah, jeez, I have to do this again. Anyway. Ray lightning curse. It's probably what killed me. Because we put that lower resistance to lightning and then I got hit by a lightning bolt thing. Probably. Don't like these damn shits. There was a 90% chance, and you failed to disarm it. Well, let's see if it's lowered again. 50%. Yeah, okay, that's stupid. Broken. Just... Okay then, well, this is gonna suck. Super lightning weakness is gonna make me blow up too much now. Not a fan. Have to disarm better. Don't like disarming though. See? Can't even hit the damn thing. Oh. Oh, for F's sake. Oh, jeez. Can't do it fast enough. Grr. Really don't like the damn chest. The fact that everything here is warded. I was gonna say, that's a nice shield. Wait, what shield am I even using? Oh, last light. Yeah, last light's not bad. Though, that. Yeah, it's not bad. Not that much defense, but it's not bad. Looks nice, too. Okay, so hard. I don't want hard. Hard's gonna blow me up. Hey, somehow we survived. We survived a hard chest blowing on us up compared to a medium chest. I don't understand how that works. And we added more curses to our list. Now we do less damage. Yeah. Hey, look, I found the true dog. I wish I had just a regular. I was going to say, that's not. Fine, don't take the potion. I wonder why I died. Not like how you spammed that. No, don't you dare do that. Anger's starting to rise. Yeah, I don't really like the station. Wonder why.
Done. With the Croddock dead, the brownies should cease their ambushes and the trail to Detir will be safe again. Thank you for your help. I would not have been able to defeat the monster on my own.
No, you weren't. Nothing else to talk about?
Another time, then.
Well, I guess bye then. She just runs off. Oh well, job done. I need to get out of this horrible place. I need to go see Green again, don't I? Because we got ourselves cursed multiple times. At least we got But yeah, this place, yeah. It just shows that even with the best gear, you can still get yourself wrecked because the game. Yeah, it's not even really the end. It's still challenging. It was just chest traps and stuff. Oh no, he's gonna ride around. Go. chest is an easy one. Okay. Okay, wait. Alright, I need to turn in her crest because I killed the thrash. Right. Hi, I did that.
You are a force to be reckoned with. It's not easy to
It looks
defeat
like she
such a
has
vicious monster.
sideburns with that
Please,
tail,
take
doesn't
this
it?
reward. My heart will no longer be filled with dread when I venture into the She.
Yeah, it looks like she has sideburns, doesn't it?
Farewell.
Greetings.
I can't question it. If she wants to have sideburns, she can have sideburns. Anyway, we need to go... Oh yeah, we didn't even go to Warren's Bridge. We just sort of ran past it. Anyway, let's go back to the green. Green. I got cursed again.
Welcome.
Multiple times. I blew up. Isn't it you're just spouting at like 5? Yes. Why did you blow up?
You again?
I suck at the minute.
Some advice. A healer
I
never
know
likes
you
to see
don't.
the same face
Give her my curses.
twice. Goodbye.
Agreed. Anyway. Now for the fun part. We're gonna go to Etamil finally. Kept saying that like the last 2 videos. Then I kept getting distracted. Speaking of getting distracted, we need to go sell first. Inventory is getting full. Well, sell and go over here and salvage. Melting is right. But still, didn't get Azurite. Didn't get Azurite. Keep getting oak. There we go, Azurite flame stuff. Problem though, I don't even know why I'm really south. Because let's face it, the most part, my guild dad was gonna let me make it anyway. Because I chose to do things that way. Something oh.
But you've saved us, Billis and I thank you for that, and wish I had something for your trouble. I'll give you all I can. He'll have us carrying wooden swords and marching to our deaths. He doesn't care about this town. You can see it in his face.
Anyway, so we don't want to sell Slashy, the Forge. We don't want to sell any of these. Also, Hats is not worth as much. Hats isn't worth as much. Hats is so much better. Not worth as much. I know, right? Game doesn't make sense. Sell the blue stuff. Keep these. Don't really need those. I don't really need the mercenary boots. Then there's all this shit. Faye, I might keep them just cause. Nilforum's Grace. Meh, not that great. Ravenclaw's not terrible. Vitalis. Meh. Trevor's bad, can't really sell anyway. The Red Sky Ring. Meh. Barb Necklace. So expensive too. But it's honestly not that great. But anyway, now we'll go to money for, you know, a while. Not sure for the rest of the game, but not really. I don't know about that. I could probably sell it. It's a valuable commodity. Wait. What? I used that. Doesn't mean the book's still kept in my inventory even after I've used it. Ew.
Beware!
Fresh wings. So... You've already learned. Yeah, it just means it's gonna be stuck in my inventory for the majority of the game. Gotcha. So I'm just gonna add that to junk and get rid of it so I don't get distracted by it. Yeah.
The forest.
Anyway, does that mean you guys are no longer in? Because I remember the mage ring. How the hell are you are you seeing me across the boat? The entire room. Well, we took it anyway. A reminder of the maze ring. Guess it's 6% and 3 bumps. Which isn't bad. You know what? Meh. We're getting enough XP as it is. Definitely, we need more XP potion, booster potions. If I knew how to make those, though. Okay, now we'll go to Edgemount. No, we can do that. Okay. We're a battle mage. Sorcery, lightning damage. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Oh. Right. So I'm going to eventually hunt down all these two.
On the 3rd year of passage, Tyrion entered Dalantarth. In dark wood and fany field she strode, until from wandering she was taken to the roots of mighty Velagru's child. So laden with Lyria's song, a greater magic known to none, she communed with nature's spirit, but the lyric she sought was not found. So to the plains of Erethel travelled the Lyria-guided Tyrion. Wind chased her swarthy cloak and tresses, masked her against the moonlit plains. That ebon evening tide, that coloured shade that so long ago marked us, Tyrion marched against the celestial expanse. Beneath the diamonded sky she found her rest.
Herp. Let's close windows so it smells a bit skunky. But anyway, lore stuff. Person. Hi, person.
I say, isn't there anything we can do about all this uncivilization in these lands?
That?
We have magic and weapons. Should be easy work. But you could fit the bill. I'm part of an expedition to the teeth of Naros, and we need another to come with us on the journey.
Yeah, I got recruited. Yeah, I got recruited.
An ominous name. Naros is a troll god. If this is a place trolls believe to be hallowed ground, then what are we getting ourselves into?
Stuff.
The Varani woman? Helix seems to respect her, but I've a feeling she'll cheat the lot of us before this is through. This is rather base work for one of my stature, but if rumors of this southern land are true, then even among the Cranwins, I'll be reputed.
Right, but the Cranwins.
The Cranwins helped found the Order of the Ash. Our caliber of spells is matched only by our fortitude, as I'm sure you've heard.
No, I haven't.
It's as I said, we're going to the unexplored land south of Dalantarth. They're said to house unimaginable wealth. Our coffers will thank us when we get there. If you need more information, find our camp near...
Yes, that's where I'm headed. Eventually. Deeper North is probably going to be next episode. Oh, hey, there was a town. Looks like a town, anyway. Hey, look. Hedgemere Stone.
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Enfaminir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
So we get those treasures. So finally getting back to Guild Wars 1 recording too. Because we still ain't finished Nightfall. Which I saved for last. Because lore-wise I should say Via the North for last, but Via the North has stuff that would benefit you having early on. So who's gonna make me go into that? Probably like that. Well, there's a bunch of random dungeons. Some of them are connected to each other. A lot of them are just they exist. And the problem though is a lot of them are, you know, the same template after template after template. Like, hey, remember this template? Back out. Hopefully there's no more dispelling shit. Oh, so what is this? Well, whatever it is, we can't lose it. Fun times. I mean, it looks pretty, it's just... you can't have. Well, there's our exit point. So, why would I open this? There's literally nothing in it. Oh yeah, we still have curse memory on, so if we do find a spell chest, we can just roll through it, because we can't be cursed by it. Seriously, what is with these cells that have nothing in them? Why would I open these? No, that's poison. Okay, so don't step. Gotcha. So this is a quest-related one. Makes sense, there was a boss fight. Bloody bones. I hear that about that in Ballard or something. Probably. Anyway, that means we'll be back at some point. That's why it's like, do I want to explore the dungeons, or do I want to wait for the quest to tell me to go to the dungeon? But it might not send me to the dungeon. It might just be a dungeon for me to explore. It's one of those situations. Like, I had a lot of that problem with, like, well, the Elder Scrolls games. Because there's, you know, loads of dungeons and instances and all that. Some of them are related to quests. Some of them, you know, also related to main quest. And then you end up going there in advance and you skip half the plot. first time through, how are you supposed to know which dungeons are related to which quest? The whole exploration thing. Oh hey, very hard. I can you can't curse me, guys. You can't curse me. I think I lost my curse. Nope, it's still. Never mind, still have curse. Now it's up there, and not really worth. No more expedition. Okay. But there's like nothing else to it. It's sus. Alright, you think. I almost at the main quest location. Oh. What are you? Hey, yeah, maybe that's too heavy. There's a war swarm camp, isn't it? This card contains a mission brief from the children to keep war swarm lunch. Well, let's take it. We should probably have read that. Why don't we read that? We've been asked for concerned citizens to go ahead and to suppress the potential Edging war party from forming. It seems the two head brutes can become a potential threat when organized. Best we can tell that flock into 4 prominent shaman who calling for a war. They go by Dutcher, Answer, Marag, Soul. Taking out all of them shoots out the smoke before it really starts killing for it, and it's hard enough task. Having an army of the bastards between you and them is worse. Times are harder when either coin. There's a good chance that you all won't make it bad for that. Was the oath you took, and this is a job we have. It's basically good luck. Hope you don't die. I'm sure Argraph's gonna be fine over there. I mean, he should be. Try and move through. I'm gonna go hunt down Etten too. Add to my list. Alright. Oh no, how's this started? Have the voices come back and haunt me. Try the flame. Hey, one of those. Oh, and King Winston. An expedition, at Enchantments, Quest. Oh, this should be interesting. Try this one. Oh, okay, sir. What he has? Oh, one sorcery abilities. Knocked out for honors. So what's in your box? Yeah, whatever. Stuff. That's where the king lives, inside the little tiny hut out hill. I guess it's not that tiny of a hut, still. I think we're listening to Argruff over there. I think he's trying to fight them on his own. Whoops. Oh, hi, you have a name.
Well, look at what we have here. Truthfully, I never expected to see another civilized soul out here in Ettenmere. Something about the giant hairy monsters must keep people away. Good to meet you. The name is Ray Kildine, purveyor of fine sagecrafting goods and friend to the House of Ballads.
So you're shocked. I mean, you has... I mean, that's not a bad gem. Not gonna lie, I might buy that one because... And there goes a chunk of our funds. Oh well. So tell me about Antimony.
I've been out here for weeks. Getting in is the easy part. It's getting back out that will get you killed. Lucky for me, Wenson and his friends have their oratory out here. Whatever an oratory is. They've never let me inside. Sure, Wenson and me are close friends, like brothers. And he doesn't mind at all if I camp outside the oratory here.
Yeah, you stay outside.
Clean up
you don't get to come in, but you can stay outside.
Apparently he's a legendary knight of the House of Ballads, its ruler. But I've never seen him slay anything. He doesn't even own a crown.
Well, there we go.
I don't call any one village or city home. No, I'm a wanderer by nature, a merchant by trade. Most people just assume it's because I'm a restless spirit. Actually, it's because my wife wants me dead.
Well, there you go.
If the two of you ever meet, don't tell her you found me. Please. She's terrifying. It's a mystery to me. Fae come and go, but none of them ever pay me much mind. A while back, one of them dropped something in passing. They called it a cairn. I had it in my possession for one glorious night, before they pried it from my grip. Magic, I suppose. They don't seem to do much of anything on their own. I heard Wenson mention something about an echo stone, but I don't know what that is. Sounds like trouble to me.
It's a shame you don't have that on you. Because I would have liked that, unless he has it on him and I have to pickpocket him. Which, let's face it, this is probably gonna get me detected. Yeah, okay, he doesn't have it. He did say they pried it from him. Oh, hi. Are we still protected? I don't think we're still protected. Yeah, but we got through that. Argo's still shouting over there. Apparently we're hearing it across the map. But hey, remember we had this MacGuffin on our finger? Well, in our pocket, I should say. That lets us open things. Ah, you have a name.
Hello, I'm Lady Olaine.
And a band.
What do I call you? I prefer names to titles. Sometimes we here at the House of Ballads can get a little caught up in the veneration.
You guys can.
Of course. You're Sagral now, as it should be.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I'm Sagral, you know, whatever my things are. So, what about Bloody Bones? I've seen what Bloody Bones is supposed to be.
Famor was no friend to his kind even before he was cursed. It is good that Ferrara's lot in the telling is to end the fiend's days. He deserves it. It may seem silly to outsiders, but the Court of Enchantments has become very meaningful to the Fae of the Summer Court. Our songs live on despite the decline in magic. Mortals have kingdoms and tribes and nations. We Fae are connected to one another by a deeper understanding, a magic from which we've all been born. The Court of Summer is a circle of elders that, for lack of a better word, governs our kind.
Right. Anyway, I'll be right back. Let's see, where were we?
No one knows why it is happening. Not even Hallam the White. Yet every day we can feel it. Like a shiver of coming autumn. A deadly frost on the morning air. I believe it is due to what the Tuatha have wrought with their flames of war. The world burns. None of us can escape the cleansing fire. He's an incredible creature. Unique in every way. No other Fae hero has grasped the imagination of our people like he has. Call me Olaine. The others will never call me anything but Lady Olaine, Knight of the Golden Knot, Destroyer of Sreng, and Keeper of the Fenian Cycle. I won a seat in the House of Ballads many seasons ago. Back then I was lost, and I desired a new telling, one with meaning. Your kind might call it a purpose. I have not met one myself, but there is word that Tuatha have been glimpsed in the shadows of western Dalantarth. Our kind survives by the grace of nature, and there is nothing natural about the Tuatha. When the roots are poisoned, the fruit spoils on the vine.
So you're just here for lore. Gotcha. Anyway, important person.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Sagral, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones.
I've been to where I've been now. I couldn't get through the door. By the way, tell me about the ballad.
It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice. One of the summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No. He was once called Famor, a counselor to Isa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Isa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Uduath. When the maiden was rescued, Isa cursed Famor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the Great Cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones. Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir Ferrara. We are legendary champions of the telling, brought together for the purpose of ensuring Summer Court glory for seasons to come. Like all other Fae in the Western lands, I am a subject of the Court of Summer, our wise council of elders. They are responsible for the well-being of our kind. I do not speak of magic with a knowing tongue, but I do know that the persistence of Fae songs is eternally linked to the enchanted lore stones in which they exist. When mortals began to use magic to create, change, and even destroy their own lore stones, it was decided that the ballads of the Summer Court needed better protection. The cairns are a new kind of lore stone, Hallam's way of keeping outside influence from affecting our stories, from corrupting them as the days pass and seasons transpire.
So basically put password protection on the lore.
There is no need to kneel. Honestly, I wish I could do away with all this king nonsense altogether. The tragedy we face, it is not legend. It is real. It is now. Yes, I am the acting Wenson. But the true king has been gone for many seasons. I am the 5th such fate to hold the title. And at times like this, I wish I did not. It is an amulet worn by all King Wensons in the telling. I wear it, as have all the kings who rose and fell at the mercy of the seasons. Only he who wears the king's token is worthy of walking in Wenson's stead, of singing the most important songs of the summer court. He is one who prefers action to discussion, a tempestuous firebrand who would rather pursue the mortal flesh than any other of life's mysteries. That is why his ballad is such a stirring one. Ferrara will always be the lovable rogue who finally chooses another over himself. Timeless is what it is. Few know the truth of the House of Ballads, that we are not the actual heroes of myth. Those knights have gone, passing into the cycle, or moving on to nobler adventures. However, it is our wish for the great songs to endure, that seasons of Fae would sing them before the fires. True power is in returning to what matters. So the House of Ballads was established, and worthy warriors were found to act in the roles of Wenson, Bellmaid, and the others. To tell these tales is a great honor. Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sagril. Uduath is northwest, on the shores of Ettenmere. Good luck.
So what you're saying is he has a MacGuffin thing on him. I can't even pickpocket him. And that's lame. And that's an Echo Stone up there. Ooh, I was gonna say that's technically stealing. Hey, Queen Bellmaid. What's your
Welcome, Sir Sagril. May I congratulate you on your victory in Gorgoath. I am Queen Bellmaid, love of King Wenson and Grand Lady of the House of Ballads.
Oh, I just thought about that. But are you? So if the king keeps coming back as different people, and you keep coming back as different queens, how does that work?
The Fae of the East are not our enemies. We count them among our kind. At least we did. Times change. That is such a mortal thing to say. It is likely that you do not understand our need for continuity, our desire to repeat the past for the good of the coming future. What then is your drive to create a bloodline? There is no difference. The House of Ballads is our family tree. It is the sire we look to for wisdom. He represents all that is pure and just in the Summer Court. He is the vibrancy of life, what the Winter Court has always sought to darken with its decaying ways.
I see.
She is our nemesis. The villain we in the House of Ballads are destined to thwart through all the seasons of the telling. If there is trouble, the maid is at its origin.
She does a lot of shit, apparently.
I do not speak of my exploits, unless to warn against the pride that engulfs all who celebrate the telling.
What?
We are symbols of a greater truth, not the truth itself. I am best known for my infiltration of the Maid of Windermere's kingdom beyond the hills. It was I who shattered her ambitions to topple the Summer Court.
Like, seriously, it's your whole thing is, we are, you know, Savior of the misforgotten, hero of the downtrodden, keeper of the secrets, numerous titles, because we keep coming back and taking the place of important people. Woo.
It is difficult to see from its current condition, but the oratory was once the finest venue for performances of the Summer Court canon.
Oh god, canon. What's not
The voices
canon?
still linger. We regaled many a king under the oratory's grand canopy. But those seasons have passed. Our time has passed. This realm is at the mercy of cycles, of seasons, and the role of the Fae is no different. The telling is the ongoing story in which we all play an integral part.
Uh-huh. Anyway, I gotta go do important stuff. Yeah, I can pickpocket her. But I can't pickpocket him. And he's supposed to have that shiny thing on him. Oh well. So, expedition. Maybe we're gonna come back to that one last. Attack. Ow. Hammer of the Martyr. Not bad. Not bad. Hey, look, damage from short items. Damage with damage with longsword and hammers. I always wanted to toss that into junk. But yeah, I could toss them into my stash. Maybe I need to put more bullets in the light. That's probably the most disappointing thing. It's like, that's all I can do. Zap. How many points did I put into lightning? 2. I guess it isn't good until I get chain lightning. Yeah, because like, I thought we could spam it at least. But we can't even do that. I think I want that too. Anyway. So this leads to the expedition, which means we're not gonna go there yet. We're gonna take note of it. Oh, it's not actual location, sadly. So I can't just fast travel to it, but the oratory's close enough to use that. Ow. Okay, There was the interrupts. every single attack. So I'm going to jump at you. I'm going to jump at you. I'm going to jump at you. Like I'm trying to fight that at him. Look at that. Bargeister. So appears the on the island. I'm trying to think best way to said island. I guess we just walk, swim across. Well, maybe, unless I go from that way. Oh, I might be able to get to it from this way. Is there anything else? Potential loot on the way. Looks like I might have to go up there. Oh well. Don't go back enough. We can get a bunch of action up there. We can activate our fate thing. Oh wait, why am I still that way? Yeah, I forgot to do a box over there. Oh well. Or not a box, it is then. Okay. I'm holding kill. Where's my quick save? Blard. Pretty sure every time I try this, it's going to repeat the same thing. Yeah, I don't think you could cheat the whole system. I think it's locked to that effect. But then again, it is 50-50, so who knows? Damn. We would have had it if it was the damn thing. I hate that spelling bullshit. Anyway.
So brief his term among our court, so virile in his living. He is fervor embodied, he is vitality. He rescued Princess Luna to take as his own. King of Strand, Prince of Passion.
Oh no, that was an open shot. Door gone, explode. You would never. Okay. Oh well. Don't chase the essence of fate. Well, let's see what curse this gives me. At least that one's easier. supposed to look like a few people. Let's go back to the myth restaurants. Tridon. Virgin? You know. One we chose. Can we get to that? Looks like it's all on a wedge. I think I'd have to go to the dock over here and hold it. Can I use that one? Where's another one? I'll get another one. Yeah, because we went the long way up there. So what's on this island? Big fish. Homestead. Empty stage of names. The quest.
Only one head, by the mercy of the gods. I thought my time had come at last. Fate does not seem to hold much stock in my expedition, but it leaves me alive to see its utter failure through to the end.
Well, apparently those names, so...
I'm here from Odessa on business. The rest of my expedition was wiped out by the Etin.
Yeah, I think I saw that cat.
Can't say I know all that much about the old man, other than he's a fisherman here in Etinmere. He's quite a hospitable man, though. He let me stay here without much question. Their impudence seems tied to their devotion.
Oh yeah, there's Etins.
From what I can tell, a small number of prominent shamans are rallying them. If someone had a head on their shoulders and a blade, then toppling those shaman would help pacify the area.
I did that.
I came here strictly for research purposes. This is not a place many people would come on their own accord.
So what were you doing out here?
I was leading an expedition to recover a pair of Arathi artifacts, known only as Shine and Shadow. I've spent the last decade researching them.
Oh, have you?
Texts say the artifacts are powerful, but what they can do is never explicitly stated. Regardless, the Templars feel it best to place such items under their guard. But the Etin have hit us hard. And it's said that the artifacts are guarded in Deloc by an ancient, powerful shaman of their kind.
Oh yeah, Deloc.
I'm at a loss for what to do. I have not had such good news in some time. My research indicates that the artifacts are somewhere in Deloc. It seems they're now a trophy of the Etin. I can promise you this much. Though my expedition was underprepared, it was not underfinanced. A large reward waits for one who finds the artifacts.
Oh, lovely. So where are they?
My research has tracked them to
yeah, we know
Deloc.
that. Anyway. You have a name.
There ain't no fish today, stranger. It's best you look elsewhere. Ugh, can't even look a fish in the face anymore. Not ever since I met that nymph.
We're going at bed. Anyway.
I've been a fisherman on these shores since I could cast a net. Even the Etten leave me be. Used to be this was Holmes Lake. But I lost my wife Imelda to fever, and my nephew abandoned me to go to Dyden Hill. And now I'm just a man content to die in the house my family built here years ago.
They're
hostile enough normally, but of late it seems like a couple have become struck with divine inspiration. Kind that makes the Etten go to war. If they keep this up, we might have an Etten war party on our hands. If only someone might take care of those shamans first.
I already dealt with them, but okay.
Not much here anymore besides the Etten and myself. We get the occasional traveller, but it's not often. I can remember when I first saw her, on the cliff to the south, overlooking Ettenmere. I saw that watery maiden and I fell in love with her. I've outlived my Imelda. My nephew Thaddeus up and left for Dyden Hill for want of never seeing me again. I had a chance of ending loneliness, but it was taken from me. The beasts of the wild scared her off. We were to wed by my pier, but I ain't seen her for days now. I'd search, but the monsters will rip me to shreds.
Oh, I can kill the monsters.
I bet you could indeed. But that's only half of what's needed. You must also find my bride-to-be. Then the wedding will be upon us. I've got to find the ring. I need to find my bear mask. I need to prepare. You best start by the pier. If she's not there, keep heading south. She's bound to be somewhere. Go on now. I will ready myself for the wedding and then catch up to you.
You realize this here's a bad idea.
Well, I've seen a few fine women in my day. Even met a fey woman in Gorehart long ago. But that nymph, she's something else. Her skin's luster, her heaving prow and ample stern.
Okay.
Except for the fishy parts, I mean. But even so, I've fished this lake enough that the form is pleasingly familiar.
Okay, then.
Please find my nymph.
Go. Well, first I'm going to go into your house and loot everything. Oh, never mind. He's coming in here too. This guy's been spent way too long alone with fish. It's concerning. First I thought those were coffins, but those are boats. I guess that makes sense. What's in your desk? What I want? What's in your box? Anyway, clear the pill. There's what I'm going to do first. I'm gonna go back to the fruit. Gonna go back to green. Again. I'm deeply encouraged because it's bearing its pain. But it's basically push the button as quick as possible, but yeah, if you push it too quick, you fail because you didn't push it on the right timing. It's basically timing, and I don't have good timing.
My tot, you again! Some advice.
Yeah.
A healer never likes to see the
I
body.
know, Green. I'm gonna be back multiple times. Now I've had home instead. Well, let's see, what do I want to do first? Do I want to go search for this nymph? Okay. Or do I want to go deal with that? Look a minute. So there's two things in there. Clear the pit. And let's do this. Why not? Oh, I don't think that's what we're looking for. That does not look like a nymph.
There she is, my lovely bride. I am all dressed and prepared for our wedding. Thank you, stranger.
Wait, what?
Bless you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to seal my bond with a ring and a kiss.
Sorry.
Any last words for the crusty bachelor?
I don't see.
My nymph! She just fouled that disgusting etching with a glance.
But
beauty kills even the beast, so they say. Did you not see her wiggle her way to the cliff overlooking the lake? It's where we first met, you know. A grand spot for our union. Well, friend, if there's nothing else, I'm off. You're welcome to witness the event if you care to.
You're being delusional.
Wait a moment. That's no nymph. That's not the graceful creature I fell in love with. You were good enough to go along with an old man's wishes. Might I ask one more of you? I want you to kill that beast.
Why am I killing?
To preserve the memory of my bride.
Oh, that.
I'll see you rewarded if you do.
Why does it need to die?
You've seen the chaos and destruction the thing has caused. It's a demon of the waters.
Really?
Not only
you
that,
but
it's
the most beautiful thing.
Do you think I ever loved that thing? It's shameful. Please. It burdens my old... I'll reward you for the work. I promise you that much. Just see it gone. I'd rather not talk about it, stranger. My personal failings. Farewell.
Well, you were quick to accept that. Wasn't he? He was very quick to accept that, hey, it's a wing end. Not to be Anyway. Hey, that's even better than that one sorcery thing we picked up. Oh, might as well.
So simply Famor, so formidably bloody bones. Once companion to Issa, now enemy to the court. Once lover of Era, then bringer of death. Now forever in decay, forever cursed, never to enter the great cycle, forever alone.
Well, there you go. Anyway, hey, I got rid of your nymph.
Must have finished that. That's the end of that, then.
Bring.
I'm sorry for roping you into such a task, stranger. It's just... You see enough sadness in your life, and you see chances for happiness wherever you look. Now for your reward. Take my wedding ring. Pissed on Imelda's memory long enough. Seems fair I give up what hasn't been taken.
Damn penny words.
I've been a fisherman on these. Used to be this, and now I'm just an old man content. They're hostile. If they keep this up, we might have a net. Not much here anymore besides the Etten. It ain't much. Just a small charm that she had when we were wed. When fever took her, I mounted it on her grave. And then one of those two-headed bastards pried it off. Carried it to the lake, giggling like a pair of fools. Wouldn't dare follow the beasts there.
Don't you go after that?
But if you... well, you've helped me enough.
Oh, go
Thank you.
ahead.
You're a kind soul indeed. The Etten took to the shore as soon as I saw him. He's somewhere on the lake's edge.
Okay. But firstly, what did you give me? You gave me your ring. It looks valuable. That's it. Just valuable. No special enchantments. Still a ways away from that. Blacksmithing? Well, here's the thing. Actually, does blacksmithing really matter right now? Let's think about it. Does blacksmithing matter if we're, you know, using set items and stuff? Honestly, probably not. Persuasion might not be a bad idea. But I sort of want to, you know... And being... well... you know, increasing mob picking won't be the worst idea either. So, yeah. Anyway, we're at 27 points. We could get up to 30. If I had something to put points into, I would want to put points into, but yeah, I don't really have things. And you know what? There was a chance to restores. Yeah, fine. So I could be a soldier, even more. Instant duration. Nice. Fine, this battle mage for now. So now I need to go find another action all the way over there. Fun times. Anyway, world map. Boop. Let's go back downhill. Yeah, okay. Now are they gonna respawn or is those soldiers gonna be emptied? Hey, they're back. Well, sprites are back. Isn't it supposed to die? Supposed to just wait for them to die. Oh well, let's take this.
It's about time. A mortal? Is this Wenson's idea of humor? Well, you look hardy enough. Won't botch the tale of Bloody Bones too badly, I suppose. Still, I'm curious as to how Hallam expects you to bring me back from the edge of the Great Cycle.
Well, I had a potion here.
But that's his problem, not mine. They are Almain, settlers from the west, searching for a place to plant their flag. Poor creatures. I've never seen such terrible luck. Camped just outside Uduath, right in Bloody Bones' warpath. Better they had cut their own throats. A kinder fate. I've always known my place has been among the heroes of the court. What other outcome could there be for one so deserving of adoration? You dustlings have a similar concept. I believe you call it death. But there is no elegance in your mortality. No poetry. Those of my kind perish, only to have their magic pass on into the Great Cycle, where it returns in kind, reborn into a world that welcomes such new beginnings. The Duke of the Cursed Fomorians, Slayer of Pombero and Protector of the Mabinogi. But you may call me brother. I have fought with the lords and ladies of the Court of Enchantments for 3 seasons. My skills with the blade and in the bed, no
Are you
equal.
flirting with me, Sir So I'm Sir Sagro.
A close companion he was, a true brother in your mortal understanding of the word. I trusted him, I had to, as he played such a vital role in my most memorable song. Is there any other way to view the warrior who saves your life time and again?
So, what should we do?
Let me be truthful with you, Dustling. I've never seen Bloody Bones act so erratically. He cares nothing for the story, as if he craves a different outcome. Instead of spiriting away a young mortal maiden, he took an entire camp. Men, women, children. It's mad, and certainly not part of the tale. And I thought this ballad couldn't get any worse, considering my impending demise. Well, let's get this over with, shall we? Onward.
Well, first thing I'll leave it at that. Alright, so I guess that makes sense why they call it first to rescue people from. That makes sense now. I was questioning why there was empty cells here. Where's the save people? Gotta go save them. Maybe I should increase my output. And we'll see. At best, we don't increase stealth. And everything else is fine.
They could be anywhere.
I do like how everything's still mostly cleared, because we already went through that. And the door opens. And then we go to the ring. And then we talk to Bloody Bones. Bloody Bones.
So the witch was right. Help has come from Sir Ferrara the Fair, who flounders in the puddles of Uduath. Such a champion should never lose his way, not in his own song. You, new knight, leave now, forsaking the last prisoners, and I will share with you my knowledge. How I came to change things. Stay, and you'll have nothing but corpses.
So what witch? Let's be stupid, shall we?
Oh, I don't know who she is. I don't care. What concerns me is power. The power to end this pitiful design.
However,
in every song, the summer champion triumphs. His enemy falls. How long has this been the way of the telling? This existence. It is not a life. It is not a death. It is a snare in which I have struggled for centuries. No more.
Someone who actually got tired of the whole stuff going on and on and on and on. Anyway, you won't hurt anyone.
That's true. My intent was never to do harm. All I want, all I have ever wanted was love. Not to be alone in my eternal grief. Fine. The prisoners are free to go. But you shall take their place. You shall be Bloody Bones' new desire.
I was like, I don't think I want that. We can definitely dead dive. No, let's just toss this potion.
Well done, Sagwell. You have proven yourself worthy of the name. Hallam's trust in you was not misguided.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of Bloody's tale, but it has the ring of truth to it. We must return to Wenson and tell him what we've learned here in Uduath.
And nothing to talk about.
Off we go then.
Okay, bye. I'm going to stay here and loot. Cause loot. Yay, loot. Anyway, I guess then we'll be on our way. If there's a convenience hop downhill. But yeah, I get his point, the whole... So yeah, they keep reliving the whole, thing over and over and over. And every time I have to be the Baron. He got tired of being the Baron. I mean, that makes sense. Anyway, I need to go back there, I think, maybe? Or do I go back to... there? Don't know. I guess I go back then. Okay. Boop. Parking went so confused. Okay, apparently he's entering the House of Powers now. You know, gonna just been there in the first place. Oh well. Yeah, what I really need to do is I need to find an alchemy trainer. Put no point in alchemy and then buff it up to 3. Anyway, at least before we're here, we can go to over here. Huzzah. Ah, random action. Dang. And now we can return that to now. When we come out of plot area. But firstly, attention. Try this one. I'm coming, Argra. I think. Maybe. Well, first things first, I need this.
Such antipathy between them, Ferrara and Famor. Ferrara filled with life in bloom, and the bloody bones with rot and scar.
That's what.
How terrible is their grapple when they both meet their ends.
Sure, I gotta find the fifth one then, don't I? Which is probably like somewhere on here. Lore stones. Yeah, one more. What does it give me? No. Lore stones. 3+ damage with melee, that's not bad. It's better than Feyblight damage. I am
It's good you're here. I was beginning to think you were just something I saw in the bottle. Welcome to the ruins of Deloc.
I need to find a MacGuffin here. So why are we here?
Because for some reason, you can change fate. In here, I can get a glimpse of the whole of the weave and see where you should fit in.
This is why.
Yes. It doesn't look like much, but in these ruins lies the Theater of Fate, the ancient home of the Fate Weavers. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. It's the ruins of the Theater of Fate. This is where the first Fate Weavers learned how to read the weave. They left their wisdom behind in the Destiny Stone. I'm hoping that the stone will tell me who you are.
You know, the Destiny Stone.
In we go.
The Destiny Stone sounds like, you know, the MacGuffin rock. This one might be slightly more
Ever since this
unique.
place was abandoned, strange beasts have moved in. Stay close.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna go after. Oh, hey, I'm after. Never mind. I had one of those artifacts marked.
This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's just a legend.
So they want us to go that way, which means we're going this way instead. Wow. This seems like a good enough time. The daggers, apparently. My intro, not that great, but, you know, it's a thing. I mean, that was interesting because they do fire damage during daytime, and ice damage at night. Interesting, honestly. And it's probably going to come up to one of those things where you could keep the daggers, or you could give them to the gnome. It's like, but I'm not sure how I feel about giving him the daggers or not. Not like I'm using daggers. He's probably not going to pay me enough for those daggers either, though, so. Hi, wolves. Getting hit by everything.
Future is running out. Another victim.
Gold. Wait, is that loot? That is loot. Ooh, who are you? I was going to say you're a scepter or a staff. Scepter. Not bad. Oh no. Okay, I still have curse protection at least. So, roll the dice. Well, that looks special.
The theater can show us the whole Tapestry of Fate, laid bare. We can do nothing to change it, or prevent its horrors. Well, most...
Ooh, new armor. Finesse armor. I mean, it's not bad. It gives +2 to finesse.
Most of us can't.
Kobolds. Of all things, kobolds. I mean, the edge is way more sensitive. there could be loot. I keep forgetting that I potentially have more SP boosters in my... Well, at least one. I would like to have a greater one that lasts long. Argo, where are you going? Argo. Argo. Where do you think you're going?
Keep quiet. We aren't safe here.
Yeah, where do you think you're going? You just, well, I'm going to casually walk away now. But there's a door, Argo.
After all those years of hiding in a bottle, it's good to see some action again. If only one last time.
Foreshadowing. Damaged. That's not good. Well, if anything I could do this, where is it? Where are they? Things over there, Argo. I think he's got things. Nope, he's getting his ass. Oh, hey, our fate's back. Time for the drink! Any loot? Nope. More view. Repair kit to replace what we used. Convenient, that. Can I jump down? Yes, I can. You know what? This seems like a good enough place as that. Stuff.
We're almost there. Or at least as far as I can take you.
But who's gonna tell me my fate? Being very grim and cryptic, isn't he?
I've seen this. This moment. I'm sorry, my friend. This is as far as I can take you.
This is as far as he can take me.
supposed to... Do you have any idea what you've done? What sort of power you're playing with?
So I'm a MacGuffin.
I know you don't have a written fate, but it's more than that. You're stealing the power of their fates.
Oh no,
You're changing the fates of everyone around them. Because of you, there are deeds he won't do. Children of his that won't be born. Victims that won't die when they were supposed to.
You know he tried to kill her.
Yes,
right?
I'm aware. But there's still no telling what damage you could do if you aren't careful.
Saving the world.
You're much more dangerous than I thought. We need to get you to the Theater of Fate right away.
So basically Arthur was supposed to die, but he didn't die though. But who was going to show me the Theater of Fate if you weren't actually around to do that?
The Theater of Fate was once an Irathi stronghold. Mortals and immortals worked together to build a site of total understanding. Since then, it's been lost, rediscovered, and abandoned all over again. Mortals can't stand the knowledge, and immortals simply don't care. He once offered me an honorary knighthood after I slayed the Dream Eater of Amora. He was quite gracious when I turned him down.
Ah, you could have been inside though, you know. Inside the Bowards for all eternity.
You know where you stand with a gnome. They're always so focused on their work or research or what have you, that they've got no time for lies. Shame, they try to stay out of fights. Much as we could use their help in the war, staying neutral is about the only way they can stay safe. Strange crystal, Prismia. It's normally a shade of blue, but when you treat it and charge it with magic, it turns blood red. You know the Summer Court and Issa? Well, the Winter Court are their darker siblings. They're not evil, but they're definitely not nice. Beautiful city, isn't it? You can see why they don't like letting most mortals in. Even the best of us make it look like a mess by comparison.
Fair enough. So anyway, we changed fate. We saved him. Yay. Oh, what's the dream behind this? Hey, look, more stuff. Do I still have my buff on? I don't think I have my buff on. Damn you, game. Yeah, just roll. That was not worth my time, and you know it, game. Probably could have been cursed if that failed, that 50% check. Ugh. Despairing. Meh. Not the best. Could have been better. Could have been better. So we have what? One more? No, still have quite a few. Potentially. More kobolds. Thanks for hitting me. It's probably one of the more annoying things. It's just mid-animation. They love the animation. Swinging and flaring and all that. But then an enemy just taps you, and you're out of the animation. Oh, now he decides to run on ahead. Before he was heading back the other way.
The Theater of Fate. I never thought I'd see
You mean you haven't been here before? Oh, well, I mean, it is impressive. Kobo! Well, it is impressive. Apparently we need a transition.
We Fate Weavers never fully understood the power of this place. Seems there's a lot we don't understand.
By the way...
Gods, I should have brought another bottle.
The hair's in this guard room. Should I be concerned? So anyway, what were those?
No surprise that Niskaru found its way to this place of power. Everything about these ruins is dedicated to this room, and at the center of it all is the Destiny Stone.
You know, the MacGuffin.
With it, the Fae taught the Fate Weavers the answers to the deepest mysteries of fate. Put your hands on the stone, and maybe we can find answers to your own mysteries.
Hey.
This temple was built by the Arathi, and it's been here as long as recorded history. But the Destiny Stone was made by the first Fate Weavers. The legends say that they drew on ageless wisdom to build the stone. But with our order so scattered now, it hasn't been used in years.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Just put your hand on the Destiny Stone.
Okay.
It'll show me where you fit into the Tapestry of Fate.
So here's a good question, though. How is this supposed to work? So his whole thing was, we're going to take you here, and you touch this thing, and it'll show you this thing. However, I'm not going to be there to tell you to do this, because I'm going to die fighting the Etin back there. I mean, there's a few plot holes in the whole thing. Because the whole thing is you're supposed to go here and do this. And Argo's supposed to be here to tell you where your place of fate is, but he's not supposed to survive. Then how the hell is he supposed to do this if he doesn't survive? Now you gave me a juice. I received a Codex of Destiny. The hell's a Codex of
Destiny Stone came apart at your touch. And all around you, the Tapestry of Fate, unweaving itself. And there at the core was the Codex of Destiny. The wisdom that the Fae used to help the first Fate Weavers understand the nature of the weave.
I broke
Don't you see what this means?
Yep. I broke your fate, Rock.
Ha! A small price to pay for the Codex of Destiny. If we can find a way to read that, it might help us understand something about you. But for now, just understand this. You're changing the fate of everyone you meet. That could make you more powerful than anything that's walked this world.
You know, you're an adventurer. You're doing quests. You're saving the world. So of course that's changing the fate of things. It's sort of how an RPG works in general terms. Is it dangerous?
As dangerous as an open flame. You could help people or destroy them entirely. When you get involved, there's no grand cosmic plan. Only freedom and all the dangers that come with it. And that means I owe you... Wait. What's that?
It's the reason why we got all this fate.
Purge the abomination! In the name of Godflaw!
Oh hey, it's the skimpy elf. Hi, skimpy elf. By the way, remember how we had...
Well, this looks like some fun.
Let's make Slurp.
Who are you? How do we know you're not working with the Tuatha?
I don't care if you trust me. I'm much more interested in your friend here.
Hi.
I'm beginning to think that these Tuatha don't like you. Now, why do you think that might be?
'Cause I'm a
After all, someone who can change the fate of the world. Who wouldn't want you?
How do they keep finding?
I'm not sure, but they're very well informed about your location. They came straight here from Didenhill, but they're not nearly as interesting as you. Especially now that they're dead. Now it's my turn. Why are you here?
I'm trying to figure out why I'm a MacGuffin.
Ha! Knowing the future is for fools. Who reads the end of a book before it's time? Save your attention for the present. Like that codex you found? Our scholars thought those were all gone from the world. But you're just full of surprises. Good luck understanding it. That's Fey knowledge. They don't even have a written language. The stone is simply embedded with what they know, unseeable to mortals.
So, how can I understand?
For something like that, you'll need more than just any lawmaster. In fact, you may want to go straight to the top. Once you deal with these Tuatha, perhaps you should visit the High King in Issa.
Which we
I'm sure
did
someone as
sort of
resourceful as you can
that,
find their way in.
getting answers to
Be
that.
on your way.
So what you got?
We can't trust her. Never met a Darkelfar who'd give me a straight answer, even with a sword at their throat. But she wasn't wrong about that codex. Just be careful doing anything she suggests.
Oh, she said I go see the kid.
Meanwhile, we can't just ignore the Tuatha that are tracking you. We need to do something about them.
What you suggest?
She said they came through Didenhill, didn't she? They don't belong in these lands, so they probably left a trail wide as an Eden's backside. Meet me there, and we'll track them down. Maybe we can find out why they're after you. Or at least how they can find you so easily. I've got some final rites to perform before I leave this place. Good luck.
Okay.
I've got a lot of prayers to say before I leave.
Yes?
Well, I have a whole bunch of questions.
That codex isn't just a complicated law stone. It seems to tell a tale most Fae don't want to hear. And created by High King Tatarian himself, no less. Interesting. We are the charmed, the subtle, and the inspired. In happier days, we were the loftiest of the mortal races. We despise open war. But for decades, the Tuatha have been at war with us, pushing into our lands and forcing us to take up arms. For a long time, they were content to keep to their play of the summer and winter courts. Now we fight Gadflow and the Tuatha for our very existence. A close friend once told me, strive to be whatever you want to be. Fate might be a lie, but if it isn't, then worrying about it won't change a thing.
Well, there you go.
Nirelem is the oldest living mortal. He remembers the time before even the Fae called these lands home. You should see how they cherish him. He rarely grants an audience to visitors.
I've been there.
His tenders say he knows the future as well as the past. It makes him very particular about what he says. We've known for a long time that Prismere crystals allow us to store and focus magical power. The gnomes use it in their grander inventions, when they can get it. But we have no idea how Gadflow got a hold of so much of it. It makes his Tuatha the most dangerous army I've ever seen. The Summer Court, or the Seelie Fae if you prefer, embody the growth and energy of nature. but they can still be as aloof and uncaring as a brutal summer day. The current High King of the Fae is Titarian, the wisest of the Summer Court. While Gadflow has undermined the Winter Court, he tries to keep their cycle in balance. You haven't been around much, have you? The Tuatha have been pressing west from their home in Alabastra. Right now, they're only threatening my people. But if we fall, the Tuatha will turn their eyes to the other mortal races.
Well, those who threaten me, specifically.
Titarian isn't quite what you'd expect from the High King of Summer. But he hasn't got the arrogance of his cousins, or their cheer. Ever since Gadflow killed the High King of Winter and started the war, Titarian has become distant and melancholy, and blind to the dangers around him. The Tuatha are a radical sect of Fae within the Winter Court, led by Gadflow and his insane rants about their new god. They've taken power and declared war on mortals. They use raw Prismia to enhance their power, and their devotion borders on madness. But the most terrifying thing to the Fae is simply the fact that their siblings have changed so completely. The Winter Court, or the Unseelie, embrace the destruction and decay of nature. They aren't evil, but they aren't exactly the best of friends. Normally they share power peacefully with the Summer Court. But since the Tuatha have seized power, there is neither peace nor predictability. The Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Fae, once spread from the forests of Dalantarth, across the plains of Erethel, and even through the deserts of Ditir. Between the madness of the war and the spread of man, Alfar, and Gnome, the Summer Fae lose a little more ground every day. A tragedy for them.
Well, there you go.
Be on your way.
Anyway, bye, Skimpy Elf. Ooh, a box. So, basically we need to meet him over there. We also need to go to the place. But a few things before we end the fair. We're gonna go back to the House of Bawards. Go talk to the king, be like, hey, I did the thing. Add it to my resume. With my other titles, as Sir Sagro. Among, you know, changing fate and other things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't really like me if they knew exactly what I do. The whole changing fate thing. Alright. What's his face over there? Probably go turn in his face too along hill. Wait, why am I picking up two things? Turn to him, return. Oh, right, both. Got both. Your thing.
These are Shine and Shadow? I was sent to recover artifacts of importance, not simple weapons. The Templars are going to think me a fool. How am I to return to them with these?
Well, I don't know. If you don't want.
There's like to be more dignity in returning empty-handed rather than bringing back such a small trinket.
I mean, they're not
if you want them,
trinket.
they're yours.
Decent.
And I suppose I promise compensation in return for your service. I can't say I'm happy about it, but here's your coin. Now, leave me be. I'm off to Odessa to bring them the sad news of the expedition.
Okay.
Their impudence seems tied to their devotion. If someone had a head on their shoulders and a blade, then toppling those. I had expected that they might be something like a miniature sun, a battery, which held an intense Scolia Arcana had theorized about these kinds of objects. But I
and off he goes.
Hello there. You found it after all. For Imelda's sake, I'm glad you didn't leave it with that monster. But I have a few coins left to my name, and you can take them. And the bed's free for your use whenever you care for it.
Not the bed. Like the frickin' mat outside. Like this is free for us. Anyway. Back to the House of Hours. I may see it. Nope, that's just the end. Not a quest mark.
The court calls and
I am relieved to see you well. What is happening? First Sagral, and now Bloody Bones. These are shocking developments.
Things are changing.
Hallam and I have been discussing what transpired in Uduath. You are needed for a very special quest. A song of your very own.
Oh,
you must travel to the home of Tenwa, also known as the Librarian. It is an important journey, not without its perils.
So who was that?
I know little about the Librarian. Only that she and Hallam have spent many seasons studying the ebbing tides of magic, and how best to preserve our balance. She is an odd creature, quite aloof and reclusive.
Okay.
From what I've heard, she enjoys the scholarly arts of men, with all their brittle, ink-stained quirks. Do not rouse your mortal worry for Hallam. He has left the court seeking answers to our many questions. He will return in time. If someone is corrupting the songs of this great house, Hallam will find them. He is the storyteller, and he knows our ballads better than anyone.
Okay, well, I guess I'm ready.
Go to Tenwa's cottage in Haxi. She will be waiting for you. Retrieve a ballad from her collection of Fey cairns. It is called The Hero and the Maid. Bring it to me, and guard it with your life. Its worth cannot be measured.
Oh, really? I've been there.
The library is a collection of... The library was not Lord Issa's idea, but the world is changing.
I've been there.
Everyone knows it. Tenwa is expected...
Also, I should probably look over to find an alchemy trainer before we end the video. Let's see, alchemy trainer. Hey, guess where the trainer is? Do you guess where the trainer is? That's right, easy. So first we're near level. Trying to think of the easiest way to level up. Let's see. Oh yeah, if we trim that, that'll probably level us up. Then I can go salvage some things, sell some things. I do need to go back to... I do need to also get those treasures. Right. Along with some lore stones, don't I? That was a lot on my to-do list. Well, as for now...
Forsworn proud?
You're
welcome in the keep, as long as you're dead. Each and every one? Well, you certainly rose above the call of service. You've earned your pay. On with you.
Yay, level, and there's no new task. Sad. Should have had Radiant Crest. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to, increase my lockpick and blacksmithing. Let's increase our alchemy, just cause. Might, we need up to 35. Might as well finish that one off. 3 more for that. In the meantime, That's increased storm mode. When's my next sorcery thing? Crusader, 25 sorcery. Well, that's coming along. That should be soon. Wait, no, that's 10 more. Whoops, I didn't realize I was that long. Okay, that's a ways off, actually. Anyway. Now that we got alchemy. Now we go to the world map, we go back to Yeezy. Which is large and full of quests and upper shit. Go find person in the grove, wherever that is.
Greetings.
There's our quest. See, Delvin Hall, Place, Hall of Appointments, United Merchants Net Delegation, Asher's Alley, Trellis, the Font. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be complicated. Den of Night. And this isn't even the largest city. Yeah, this isn't even the largest city. But by the way, we can go over here and we can go pull these things. Tell that we can't just stack them. I don't know what Yendon's justice is, though. Wait, I do have all of them? Oh, that's silly. I like that one because that's V bonus. That crit, eh? Not bad. Okay, we have all these blessings. Yay. Farmers are gonna be worn off by the time we get anywhere, but it's okay. Problem though is I don't know where this place is. It says the location's in this grove. What the hell is this grove? And it's a center stage for alchemy and source cruiser. Located in the understyle. Okay. Well, let's see. Where is the understyle? Understyle. I don't see an understyle. Lots of trainer, hidden trainer. Okay, well, this is gonna be fun. Especially when we actually come here to do things. Oh god, the navigation. Hi.
Mortals are such passionate.
Expansion, no directions. So if we go here, there's the Bowed Sanctuary, there's a person. Doesn't help me. What is this? Season Sanctuary. It doesn't help me. What is this? This goes nowhere. Okay. So...
What's this then?
Welcome to me being lost. Like, I need a freaking map of this damn place. Ah, jeez, okay. So, locations. There's Fairtown, the Font, the Trevor, Scholar Arcana, the Understyle. Okay, you say that, but where are these places? Because I only see those two up there, and other buildings locations. Okay, well, let's go explore and try to find the damn location. So what's over here? Oh hey, we found the location. I thought it was in the under area.
Yes, Dustling.
Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, where the great font.
Now where's the person I need to talk to? Flow regulator. Strange magical type is connected to a series roots within the grove. It cannot be used, however, as lot for some brand of water-based enchantment. Well, that's a thing. User honor brand bindings. Well, I'm sure I want that. If this guy was not looking at me across the dimensional plane. Nope, he can still see. Oh, well.
I knew it, just as I had predicted. Welcome to the Lyceum Grove. I am Jackson. It is strange to see a mortal so far from Felltown.
Well,
I enjoy the mortal world immensely. It adds such texture and color to our experience. Now and then you might find me in your dustling district, taking in the bustle.
The bustle and the dustle.
I am the steward of tinctures and elixirs. A meaningless title, one I gave myself, actually. But my work is vital, as is my role, to test the font's magic.
He didn't have any titles or he gave himself one.
This is where we watch over the font, the source of magic in the gardens of Issa. It is a fountainhead that is nourished for as long as this world has been. The font's flow can be measured, directed, and even regulated, depending on the needs of our people. Font Master Nomoran attends to these duties. He has the role of monitoring the font's flow throughout the city and the Feylands. His telling is not to be envied, as it is one of our most important. Font Master Nomoran insists that everything flows as it should. Yet I have seen his worry, and I feel the magic weakening. Strange forces are at work. It may be difficult to believe, but the city was once inhabited only by Fae. The understyle consisted of everything growing beneath the font. Now this important section of the Issa is but a dark corner, all but forgotten.
Anyway, I'm here for alchemy training.
Goodbye.
Yay. Huzzah! That person's up to 3. Yay! Which means we can now craft potions for 3 reagents and make it better potions. Yay! And next time we can get more detect hidden and work on mastering that out. I'll try and think what else I want to do now.
Be well.
Before we end the video. Let's see, we need to go. And we're gonna go talk to where is it? There it is. Cause this odd house. It really doesn't seem like a tree. Oh, you're
welcome. Do come in. You must forgive my lack of hospitality. The Maid of Windermere and her minions have left me in a bit of a situation. Creth and Airmer could offer no remedy, but perhaps your mortal ingenuity will prevail where others have failed.
Okay.
The Great Collection was commissioned by Lord Issa himself, but it was Hallam the White who championed its creation and who crafted the Fey Cairns.
You know that goes.
As long as the library and its many cairns remain, the songs of summer will have a place in this world, being sung again and again for an eternity.
Yay.
Surely you know the songs of Sir Creth and Sir Airmer, faithful friends and knight hands who recovered the Sword of Ryder. But it's likely you know them from 2 Knights and a Troll. That is certainly their most popular ballad. They were here only moments ago, and I sent them after the villain who did this. My hopes for rescue go with them. It is a form of magic new to our kind, a creation of our own Hallam the White. It is what he and I have been doing here in the library these past few seasons.
Are you sure that's all you've been
Lore
doing?
stones have become a common magic among the young races. They are readily made, changed, and defiled. We Fae need a new currency of telling, a new way. The Echo Stone and the Fae Cairns are the latest in a series of experiments, as Hallam and I seek a way to protect and perpetuate our greatest songs.
Okay.
They were designed by Father Atair, a mortal, and I worked with Hallam the White to fashion the enchanted cairn shell itself. Quite a discovery they are. It took more than a season to conceive of, and then create the first working cairn, but it has been worth all my efforts. Our songs of summer are safe, for now. She is the Witch Magware, sworn enemy of our great house and Enchantress Supreme. She will do anything within her power to win the love of our brave King Wenson.
But
as it is now, and as it has always been, she preys upon the wild and stupid to reach her goals. But something is different this time. She is growing ambitious. I am Tenwa, formerly a knight of the House of Ballads. Many seasons ago, I was asked to give up my post and come here to work on the Fae Cairns. Hallam has trusted me with protecting the catalogue of legendary summer feats. I guarantee that every song is sung as it should be. The maid paid me a visit this past evening. She and her accomplice, Nyx the Troll, stole my most prized cairns. All that work, and for what? With what I know, I should have expected an attack. Even this imprisonment spell. It is the same she used in the Ballad of Two Knights and a Troll. I can't recall the counterspell, of course, as that cairn was stolen. You must get them back, mortal. All of them. Especially the one you came for. It is a tale of what happens when one wishes to become something he has not. In this case, the subject of the song was Nyx the Troll, a loathsome, pitiful brute. As a jest, the Maid of Windermere enchanted Nyx into believing he was an ordinary man. He attempted to settle in a quaint mortal village to predictable disaster. When the knights Kreth and Ermer arrived, they treated him like the man he longed to be. They challenged Nyx to a gentlemanly duel and slew him in fair combat.
I always feel bad for Nyx.
As in his ballad, Nyx ran when he saw Kreth and Ermer arrive. He is clearly under the maid's curse and may be doing her bidding. He ransacked the cottage and made off into the night, his gigantic arm piled high with Fae Cairns. My Fae Cairns. Her nearest lair is Sunder Caverns, where her minion Nyx makes his home. It is a craggy pit in Haxie, east. See you soon.
Well, I would go do that, but I did say I was going to do tea for Narosnet, so... I mean, I did say that... How's my inventory doing? Oh, shit. Yeah, well, I need to go take a stop in Elfin Canyon first. Inventory's a bit too full. So sell some things, put some of my other set pieces inside my stash. And yeah. And by sell things, I mean I'm gonna go sell yeah. I don't know why I'm selling. It's not like I need it. Let's see, a great sword of a Zurite thing. Great flamed hilt, or great slaughtering grip. Not basic. Great clarity bindings, and we end up with 104 greatsword, which isn't bad. However, it's nowhere compared to what we have right now. Which is the sad part. Yeah, well, the whole... Maybe I should have done that. Everyone's just asleep, Bill. You know who I'm looking
There's roof beams to... I'm sorry, stranger, it seems...
Well, I mean, you can repair all my stuff. The problem though is that's gonna cost me way more than...
I'm the man to get this village rebuilt. Stay alert.
I can't even pay for all of that. Okay, where is the merchant? You have a bed.
But you've saved us.
So don't sell those. Sell those. Don't sell those. Don't sell those. Oh yeah, his wedding ring. I think I'll keep that and put it in the thing.
Billis and I thank you for that. Widows spare you.
All my buffs are wearing off though. Ugh. Well, let's play some things. Power of the Martyr. Right, I don't need that. For those. I probably don't need half these. Let's say I'm not going to stealth. You attempt to just go SP. I don't need you. Or you. No, stealth, I might have kept that one. Probably should have. Ah, well. Oh. It's a delivery satchel. That's my no-ship move? Oh. So I get paid, so that's what it is. I get paid in that silk stuff that I can sell. And that's about all I can do with it. Nice, I guess. Let's sleep for another 8 hours. Do I get a buff for sleeping? Well, at least I don't lose my buffs. So yeah, I need to repair my shit too. Alright. So, next time we're gonna go to the THQ Nordic DLC. Cause that's the thing. Since we're in the area after all. Oh, hi. Sure about my buffs though. Ah, well. Oh yeah, we had alchemy up higher. Can I? Oh, that makes me sad. It's like, can I harvest things? Nope. Nope, something I still can't seem to harvest. Effectively. Ah, well. Up to, 3 now. Who knows how much more I need, apparently. Save. It's alright, next time we're gonna go into this place and do the stuff. Yay, the stuff. But that's for next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.